There's good people everywhere, man. All it takes is one person to mess it up for everybody. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this, a couple years ago in Times Square, there was a Pakistani guy tried to blow up a car bomb in Times Square. Now, I happened to be there that night doing shows just a few blocks away. And a few months before that in Austin, Texas, there was a white guy who flew his plane into the IRS building in Austin, Texas. And I happened to be in Austin, Texas that day doing a show. Yeah. As a Middle Eastern male, when you start showing up around a lot of these activities, you start feeling guilty at one point. I was watching the news, I'm like, am I involved in this crap? I didn't get the memo, what's going on? But the difference is, anytime a Middle Easterner or a Muslim does anything, a group will come out and tie themselves to that person, and we all start getting profiled. Anytime a white guy does anything, no white group ties themselves to that person. When the white guy flew his plane to the IRS building in Austin, Texas, every white group came out. They're like, well, that is one crazy individual. Even the Tea Party was like, he's not with us, he's not with us. Probably drinks coffee, that bastard. You might want to check the espresso party. When the Pakistani guy tried to blow up a car bomb in Times Square, the Pakistani Taliban came out and took credit for that failed car bombing. Why would you take credit for a failed car bombing? Why would you call a press conference and be like, we just wanted to say, we tried. And furthermore, it is the thought that counts. And in conclusion, win some, lose some. We always get tied with that, man. Like a few years ago, there was a guy, the Christmas Day bomber, this Nigerian kid. His name was Farouk Abu Babu Bubabu or Babubu, I don't know. He just got convicted in the US, and he was this Nigerian kid, and he got tied to Al-Qaeda. We all start getting profiled. But he was one crazy individual. They all are crazy individuals. You gotta be crazy, blow yourself up, kill innocent people. He was one crazy individual. I could prove it to you right now. Where did he put the bomb? Anyone remember where he put the bomb? Anyone remember? In his pants. Thank you, ma'am. Very nice way of saying in his underwear. It was actually in his underwear. Yeah, that was a very funny laugh. That was great. The bomb was in his underwear. He was a crazy individual. Because any man in his right mind, no matter how committed to the cause, would question that one move. Just on the way out of the Al-Qaeda meeting, the Nigerian guy, whoa, I have one question. I've got one question. Yeah, I've got one question. Yeah, you say I'm going to blow myself up and go to heaven, where there will be 72 virgins waiting for me. I think I will need my penis. Can we put the bomb anywhere but my penis? I like my penis. They actually say that they made the bomb look like his penis. They made it look like his anatomy because he was a black guy. Yeah. Al-Qaeda stereotyped. Someone at Al-Qaeda meeting was like, guys, come here. You see the black guy? Okay, we take a bomb. A really long bomb. And 2 grenades. We put in his underwear, he go right through. And it worked. Security is like, oh, he's a black guy, he's well hung, let him go. This happens 3-4 times a day. You would have thought someone in security would have noticed something weird going on in his pants. You thought someone would be, whoa, Abu Wabu, Faruku, Bubabu, hold on one second. Hey, Jimmy, come here for a second. Is that a clock on his penis? There's something ticking on his penis. My penis is so big, I put a watch on my penis. Time to go. Because I'm too old. I'm in my 40s. I'm 47. Who's 40 and older? Where are you? Where's my people? There you are, you beautiful people. Beautiful people. Who's in their 20s? 20-year-olds? 20-year-olds? You bastards. I hate you guys. How old are you right there, young man? How old are you? 27, shit. I could be your father. In some cultures, I'd be your grandfather. What's your name, 27-year-old? What is it? Jawed? Jawed, where are you from? Indonesia. This is very international. You guys weren't kidding. Indonesia is in the house. Jawed. Jawed, I swear to God, you guys, I'm so jealous of you guys. Because you guys can do things we can't. Like when you get hurt, you heal. Remember that shit? Remember when we used to heal? Guys, once you're 30 and older, you stop healing. You just start collecting injuries. And every injury has a story. You'll be limping. Someone goes, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I was opening the refrigerator. Somehow I pulled my Achilles. I don't even know. I was using my arm, I hurt my leg. I don't know how that works. Go to the doctor doesn't know shit. I don't know how it is in Dubai. In America, they're afraid to get sued. I went in there, I go, hey, can you heal me? I got hurt Achilles. Can you do something? He goes, well, have you thought about stretching? I go, asshole, I was opening a refrigerator. Who stretches before opening a refrigerator? Who walks up to the refrigerator? Oh, wait, before I do this, let me just go ahead. Let me get that. Get the calves. Honey, I'm getting your juice. I just gotta stretch my legs. You want ice? Shit, I gotta get an ice chest. Let me open up my hips. Getting older sucks. Getting older sucks. You gotta get a physical. Have you had a physical recently, Jawed? He didn't even know what it means. Physical, once you're 40 and older, is you gotta go to see the doctor once a year to find out if this is the year you're gonna die. Once a year, you go, hey doc, how we looking? Are we gonna do it again? If it's not gonna happen, if I'm gonna die, let me know. I just won't pay the bill. What's going on? I went this year, Ahmed, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. This year at the physical, you know what they told me? I grew an inch. Like here, not there, here. No, if it was there, you would have heard. I would have called the press conference. If it was there, I would have walked out. Thank you for coming, MSNBC, Fox, CNN, thank you for coming. I have a special announcement to make. The doctor just informed me I've grown an inch down there. Thank you very much. I'm happy, my wife's happy, the kids are happy. If it were down there, I go to the doctor every 3 months. Hey doc, any more news? No, I grew an inch in height. My whole life I've been 5'11". Suddenly I'm 6 feet. I have no use for it. It's too late. What am I gonna do? I can't join the NBA. What am I? I'm too old. Right? I tried to show off to my kids. I go, guys, daddy grew an inch. They go, big deal. We grow an inch every 3 months. Getting older sucks. You guys in your 20s, you have something we don't have. It's called energy. Remember energy? Guys, I live in Los Angeles, okay? How old are you, sir? How old are you? 53, you look beautiful. And where are you from? Where are you from? Where? Yemen. This is truly international. Everyone has been from a different part of the world. What's your name, Yemeni man? Kashar? Rashar. I love it, Rashar. 53? Oh my God. Remember when you had energy back in the day? Rashar, I live in LA, okay? I ran into a couple 22-year-olds recently. They were driving to Las Vegas. Las Vegas, 4-hour drive from LA. They were 22 years old. They were telling me about their weekend. Maz, bro, we're gonna go to Vegas, bro. We're gonna drive to Vegas, gonna go to a club, drop some Molly, then go to a party, then an after party, then a pool party, strip club party, room party, house party. I got tired just listening. First of all, Rashar, who goes on vacation to stay awake? What kind of stupid 22-year-old bullshit is that? I check in at the hotel, I get a margarita, I sleep for the weekend. This is my party, my pool party, my after party. Getting older, bro. Oh my God. I love having a mixed crowd, man. And like I was saying, I married an Indian woman and woo. Yeah, man. It's funny because she grew up in America, so she doesn't do the no accent, you know? My father-in-law has it. Every time my father-in-law comes, hello, Maz, hello, Maz. Nice to meet you, nice to meet you. Is that a letter in your language? Sounds like he's playing the santur. Nice to meet you. It's funny, we've met before, but every time he sees me, he says, nice to meet you. Again, I think that's a direct translation, you know, because I tried to correct him. I go, sir, we've met before. And then he tries to cover up by acting poetic. He goes, yes, but every time I see you, it is like meeting you again. Roses are red, violets are blue. Hello, Maz, nice to meet you. So I'm Iranian. My wife is Indian. Our nanny is Guatemalan. Our kids are confused. They don't know who is who or what is what. I swear to God. Like, they spend more time with the nanny than they do with us. Like, I think that they think that the nanny is their mother, me and my wife are the nannies. I swear, my son's 3.5 now. Every night when the nanny's leaving, he's got a Guatemalan accent when he talks. Once he's leaving, adios, mama. I'll see you later, man. I'm gonna hang out with you two losers again. Adios, mama. His name is Dara, which is a Persian name, Dara, but his Spanish is better than English. The other day I go, Dara, come here. He went the other way. I go, amigo, venga. He came. He's like, what you want, fool? What you want? And it's crazy because all the nannies in where I live in LA, all the nannies are Latina. So all the kids speak Spanish now. White, black, Asian, all of them. I went to the park. There was a little white kid trying to get some water at the fountain. I wanted to help him. I go, hey, kid, you want some water? He goes, agua. I go, water, agua. I go, water, agua. I go, okay, gangbanger, agua, take it easy. But here's what's crazy is the nannies were singing a song with the kids in Spanish, and it was a call and response. So they would say something, and the kids would respond in Spanish, and I speak broken Spanish, so I was able to understand every, 10th word. And I was standing on the side, they were singing, I was like, this sounds like a good song. You know, the nannies were like, órale, órale. And the kids were like, ¿por qué sí, por qué no? I was like, what a nice song. Until I heard the words, la revolución. Which means the revolution. I realized they're brainwashing our kids to help them take back California 15 years from now. And I went up to the nanny, I'm like, what's this song about? Don't worry, senor, have some agua, relax. I have to talk to the soldiers, I mean children. Porque sí, porque no.